and welcome to a new vlog. I am filming the second half of July for a weekly, but now, it's kind of bi-weekly vlog now, as in 2 weeks are in one vlog. Is that what you call it then? Isn't bi-weekly every second week? I'm not sure. But I just wrapped up my other one and it is now the 15th of July. So I thought that I would start a new one where basically all the other books that I'm reading that don't fit in the other vlogs I'm doing is going to be put, and then live stuff, but there's not live stuff to film. And the thing that I'm currently reading right now is Our Share of Night, which is about to read with Johanna. We are like in the middle of that and we're taking a few days break, so I don't really have an update. I don't really know what's going on, but I guess I will let you know when I do. And everything else that I'm reading is not really updates for this one. So yeah, welcome to a new week and you should see me very soon. Hello. It's a few days later again and it's very hot. It's like a beautiful summer day and I don't have any lights on. I'm just gonna be inside and do nothing. I have been at work earlier. I did read another manga, which was I have a lot of stuff around me. Wrench, which is To You Dear One, which is kind of volume 7, and then the actual final volume of the series. Which, if you don't know, follows Naho, who gets a letter from herself 10 years in the future, where she's basically getting this letter to save this boy who was very depressed. There was one volume before this, and then this is like the last one. And I didn't know it was more in the series in general. Like, I only thought it was like the main 5 for a long time, but apparently she wrote more. It was a good time. It was really sad, and this one we got like a moment kind of with every character. It was really sweet and endearing, and I enjoyed it. And I finished a manga series, like I finished it. So that is kind of great to not have, I guess, the one less series to think about. So that was nice. Other than that, I don't have like huge plans. I also started another audio, but that is so short and for this vlog because it's not for anything else. That I would just talk about when I might finish it later today or early tomorrow morning. Hopefully today because it's literally like 18 minutes left. And then when I done that, I can talk about it. So we use less time, I guess. But actually, we have a Patreon readathon today, and it is the 20th, it is Saturday, and we are gonna have a Patreon readathon today, Saturday, and tomorrow, Sunday, which I was at work, so that we are starting quite late, like we're going live in like 15 minutes, and the theme is summer, and I haven't decided if I should just not follow my own theme and just read kind of what I have to read, or see in the things I have to read what kind of matches the vibes. I haven't really 100% decided what to do yet, but I will let you know when I know. When I know, I have no idea, but I will let you know. And I might read things for this vlog, or I might read things for other vlogs that kind of fits the theme. So I haven't decided, but I might pick in some manga too. So yeah, you should see me then. Okay, so while I'm in this readathon, I did decide to just go and finish my audio because it was like 18 minutes left and it stressed me out to have it running over tomorrow. Because that's what I did with my last audio when I had like 30 minutes left for the next day. Stupid Sandra, I don't know what I was thinking. But it was The Hunting of Trankar 015 by P. Jelly Clark. This one is a prequel to A Master of Jin, which has like different short stories. I read this because I got Cecilia as a reading machine pick for July, and I asked her what she wanted me to read, and she said the Master of Jane prequel. And now I realize there's 3 prequels. I assume this is the one she meant, but I realize there's 2 more, and this is 0.3, and we have 0.1 and 0.2, so I read like the last one, so not even in order. Now I'm confused. Maybe this was not the one she meant. I realized this when I already finished this because then that's when I saw it on Goodreads that there was more. But at least I did kind of the prompt she gave me. So that's why it's like kind of for this vlog because it's not for another specific vlog. Master of Jin is set in Egypt, like the first, not the first one, but like the full-length book. We follow this bureaucracy that has like these investigators that investigate into like supernatural cases and stuff, often to do with jinns. And in this one we are solving this case in this haunted car, which goes on a little journey, and then we meet some characters from like A Month of Jin, which I read first, but these short stories came before, and I just again realized there's 3 of them. Now I feel a bit stupid, but it's okay. It's okay. And I really enjoyed it. So well written, so good characters, such a great voice to the stories. And it was a kind of nice refresher in between all the other shit I'm reading right now. So I gave it like a 3.5 out of 4. Like basically I rounded up to 4 just because I wanted more. I guess that what I got for you now. Now I'm gonna actually go and read for the readathon where I took a random wheel. So it did end up being the favorite vlog for like my first read. So I need to actually go and get reading, but that means that obviously I'm not gonna update this maybe before a manga or like for my next pick. I haven't decided yet what I would do. But you should see me whenever I decide. Yay! So hello, I have now finished some stuff. I have started new stuff. So I read actually Defy the Night by Bridget Kemmerer for the vlog, and I had to mention that because then the graphic novel I could read was She Eats the Night, or The Night Eaters. She also has night in the title. This is the first one in a graphic novel trilogy, horror trilogy, from the same authors for Monsters, which is another graphic novel series. And I really, really enjoyed this one. It basically follows this family that is from Hong Kong, and like they have like a rough relationship with their mother, and then we get some flashback of like how the mother and father met, and like they have kind of a secret, which I'm not going to spoil because obviously it comes out in this, but the twins have like always been struggling, like don't understand why their mother's kind of like harsh on them, and it was twisted and fun, and I'm very curious of what like the second one will be and how this will like play out, because it didn't go exactly or anywhere where I thought it could go. The art is stunning as usual, as you would expect from this duo, not that both are drawing, but like the art and the story together just matches so well. And I didn't know about this until like kind of late. I just saw it, I think, in the store, and I didn't know about it even though I have been reading Monsters for a while now. So it was really nice to check this out, and I'm really enjoying it. I gave it 4 stars, and I do have the second one, and I'm excited to read it. I do believe the third one is not yet out, so I'll be curious to see what I think about that. Then I finished Our Share of Night, which again has night in the title. What is going on? Which was the better read I was doing with Johanna. And I would admit I don't fully 100% understand every aspect of this book. I thought it had like some cool like gold stuff, and it was like an interesting relationship between the son and the father, and then we have like some flashbacks to the past. But I didn't understand like all the pieces. Follows this father and son who runs away, and we like try to figure out what they're running from. It was interesting. It was just it was a lot of text. It was a long book. And I found myself liking the writing style, but also being confused by the writing style. So I did like it, but I didn't love it. I found, as I said, many parts confusing, but also some parts very beautiful, and that part of the story was interesting. And it was like a fun to read a book that was very different from, I guess, other books I read, but like in theory not, because I read a lot of weird stuff with can we even call them ghosts? I don't know. But I gave that like a 3 out of 5 because I didn't love it, but I didn't hate it, and I'm feeling totally fine about it. And then, which is also funny, I also started Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, which also has night in the title. I don't know what's going on. But this I'm reading for this better read thing. I didn't have any plan to read this, but this was the pick, and I'm not the one picking. And I was just like, sure. So I'm doing the audiobook because the like ebook waitlist was like so long, and I have a billion credits I want to use up so that I can cancel. So the audiobook is the way to go, and I just started it today. I listened to like 20 minutes on 2.5x speed, to be honest. So probably a bit more like into the book. And it seems to follow that we had these 2 boys that were best friends, and they slept in a tent outside the garden in this cul-de-sac. And then when he woke up, one of the boys were gone. Like our main character's best friend was gone, and they never know what happened to him. And now we're like in his 40s, and he's like still haunted by this happening, and he's trying to find out like what happened to his best friend. And then we also seem to have like flashback between so many chapters to maybe we will find out the events. I'm curious to see like the answers, if or there will be any. It reminds me slightly of like King, which I'm like, I don't love King, so we should see if like I enjoy it more. But yeah, I'll let you know. And that is all the updates I have for this, I think. I'm always unsure because who knows. I should see me soon. I'm still in the readathon. I realized that all of this for the summer theme, I don't know, I had to finish and start some stuff. But I feel like horror in the summer is, you know, it's accurate. It's fine. Or something. Oh my god, the light is just intense. It's a lot. But I just read another manga, which was Monster Volume 2 by Naoki Urasawa, which is kind of a murder mystery manga where the characters are after this killer. The first one was very much like we're trying to find out who it is, and this we are like hunting down this person. I was very much enjoying it. Like obviously it's like collects 2 really thick volumes, so it takes me actually a long time to read, like an hour for this one alone. I was really immersing myself and really enjoying it. I was just like, oh my god, this is so good, having a blast. And this plot twist came in, which is just a very like typical like serial killer when a person is crazy kind of plot twist, and I just hate it because I know it's very ableist. Just in general, just give a bad reputation and image of the people that actually suffers from this condition, and I didn't like it. I'm still going to read it. I do enjoy like the characters overall and overarching arc, but how this plays out is going to definitely affect my enjoyment of the series overall. And yeah, so I guess I should just say it. I was just like, it's a spoiler, but I also feel like I should say it so that if other people don't want to read it because of this, I should say it. I was just considering this right now. But yeah, it basically was a plot twist that our killer has several personalities, and then like obviously one of them is like a serial killer, stone cold murder. So obviously that plays into that, like when people have several personalities or DID, and it plays on that like that when people have DID, one of their personalities is a killer. Obviously that is not true, but like it's just something that is very much a thing in media, and several people with DID has spoken out about this, and I'm just like, it doesn't sit right with me. But I'm still gonna keep reading. But like overall, just how that is gonna play out, I don't know yet. But I thought I would say, yeah, that's really what I'm going to say right now. I am actually probably starting Wheel of Time later today. I'm just waiting for Genshin to update so that I can play Genshin while listening, which will, I guess, be for this vlog, because the live show is very early, not April, August, so I should start this week. See you later. So, I finally fixed my new shelf, and I thought I would show you. There is a theme. Let's see. Look at that beauty. Can you see a theme here or something? This tiny one? Because... But like, as you can see, there is still more space here down in the bottom. But you know, our comic's coming out with a new book next year. I expect there will be a couple of editions of that. So, there is space for it now. Also, all my favorite books are like here, on the stacks. And my mess. I did try to clean it generally in my room. It looks much better. But how just so many books are this everywhere? I don't understand how. I don't understand why. Either way, now I'm gonna actually film a video. Who am I? Lol. Hello. So I have finished some stuff. Last night I did read Middle of the Night by Riley Sager, which was my audiobook. I don't know how I feel about it that much. It is, as I said earlier, about Billy who disappears, and I'm gonna try to figure out what happened 30 years later. There's different elements of the story that I did enjoy, like the atmosphere, the writing. I like our main character. I like his involvement a lot. The reveals that came through his character was my favorite parts of the story. I felt like the reflections around him and his thoughts and like just the way he worked, I guess, as a character was really good for me. I did enjoy that, but just the reveals and just how, I guess, the mystery itself felt not well enough thought through for me, which sounds really bizarre maybe, but I was just certain parts of like whenever investigating, I was just like, why did they do this 30 years ago? Like, I don't understand how. Like, why were they so stupid? I honestly don't understand. And I felt like there was no explanation for why they didn't explore and like look into these different things. Like, honestly, it would have made more sense for so many other parts to have been explored when this first actually happened. And I just don't get why. Like, usually, maybe we even had someone say like, oh, they were paid off or something, like there was a reason, but there was just no reason, and that bothered me. And like that logic for me turned off my enjoyment for like a lot of the story. And then we came to the reveal itself, and I was just like, not necessarily predicted exactly that, but something like it. And I was just like, well, that was that story, but it doesn't need to be a huge conspiracy, you know, in the end, and that is fine. But again, I enjoyed the ride of the characters. I like the atmosphere, and the writing was good, but like the mystery itself was just a bit like, I felt like it could have been developed and written out better so that it made more sense to me. I ended up giving it 2.5. I'm not like super impressed, but I didn't hate it. It's not going to be a favorite, but it was still like an enjoyable time when I was listening. Like, I was engaged in the story and I want to know what happened. But like, overall, I didn't love the book, you know? I also read a manga, but now I forgot it in another room. Do I ever just bring you? No, I don't know. I guess I do. I might read some more now. Oh, That was a really bad angle for you guys. But not for this vlog. Ooh, I feel like an old grandma when I walk around lately. But that's just probably because I am. I read the manga in my bed. So it's in here in my bedroom. Ooh, I opened a window. It was really cold in here. So I didn't even turn on the lights. The manga I read was To Your Eternity, Volume 8, which was a good time. I actually really enjoyed the storyline right now a lot. And it follows this orb basically that is this being that can turn into people they have met that are dead. And we have this bizarre storyline now, but it was very emotional and I really enjoyed it. There was like 2 or 3 volumes I was like slumping a bit in, and now I'm really engaged in the story again, and it was a really, really good time. So I'm really interested to see how the things that happen in this will affect the main character and the other characters. But yeah, that was really all I got. So you should see me when I have anything else to say. Look at this. My teddy is like looking into your soul. Oh my god, the pig. I love, can you call them plushies? Teddy bears? Soft stuffed animals? Not actually live animals. I love them. They keep me company because I'm lonely. I don't know. Every time I'm gonna sit down and vlog, I forget to vlog, and it's been days. It's been days. It's been years. I have some stuff to show you. I haven't read anything for this vlog, but I have gotten a package and I have bought some books today, so I thought I would show you. Did I show you that I bought Miss Kim Knows? Like, it's been lying here, and I think I laid it here because I was gonna vlog, but did I ever? Or am I repeating myself? Because I literally have no recollection of what has come before me. But I did buy Miss Kim Knows and Other Stories by Cho Nam-yoo, which is the same author as, what's it called again, Kim Ji-young, born 1982, which I love that book. I still haven't read Saha, which I also have, and now I have this one. It came in their height that I love. So I got it at once. Did I say this already? I don't know. But today I bought more books. I bought Call Me Can Communicate, Volume 9. I think Call Me is the next manga I need to read. So I just bought the next one, logically, I guess. And then I also got the Dollar Girl to Dream department store by Mia Lee, which I've seen a lot of people talk about, and it seems like be cozy and a bit chaotic. I have been excited for it, but I again waited for it to come in this height that I enjoy. So here it is in the height. It came out in August. Actually in August. It's not August yet, but it just came early. So yeah, I'm just like, heights matching, love it. And then I also got Flowers of Evil Complete Volume 3, which is the second to last one. The next one I need to read is the second, so which I'm reading very soon. So obviously I got the third, and then there's like a fourth one as well. Was there like it's like bowed in the middle. But yeah, so that was some books. But I feel like I shown you those. I don't know. But I got those today, so I didn't show you those. Also got 2 others, but they are kind of for another vlog, so I'll just not show you here, so I don't need to show you twice or something. I also got a box, but I'll just try to see if I don't show you my whole life. But here is like a package. This is from an author who sent me their book, and I was like, sure, send me it. And it arrived so fast, and now I can't open it. It's like really sturdy. I'm gonna use scissors, and I feel like that's a bit risky, but we're gonna do it. I'm just trying to not show you my address and everywhere I live, because you don't need to know that. Oh, wait, they open by itself. Okay. Can I show you without showing my life? It is here. Oh my god. So it looks so cool. It is Kavitri. I don't know how to pronounce that. By Amand Bedi. It's released by Orbit or Golans. I don't know how to pronounce that either. And the author just asked if the book could be sent, and I was like, sure. I don't know if this is an arc or like a final book. It says, "Dear Sandra, thank you for giving this book a chance. Signed to me." That is so sweet. They don't always sign them, but when they do, I will keep it forever. What I saw because I looked up the book before I said yes, and it was like a Asian inspired fantasy, etc., etc. It seemed really cool. It seemed like something I would enjoy. So now I'm excited to check it out. I don't know the release day right now, and I don't even have my phone, so I will get back to you on another day. But I'm thinking I will post a review, and I also have the Sunji Dean blurbed it, and I really enjoyed the book either. So yeah, it just seems cool, and it seems like something I will enjoy. So I'm grateful that the author sent me a copy. I also like the cover, love it. So excited. Thank you so much. That was what I got, I think. I honestly don't even know what's going on in my life. So yeah, either way, there's like a few days left of July, and then this vlog will end, and I don't honestly know what's happening in this vlog anymore, like my whole life and my existence and everything. But see you later. Hello. I don't remember last time we spoke, but it is now the 1st of August, so I'm gonna end this vlog and start a August vlog instead, even though it is in the middle of the week, and even though it doesn't matter. Either way, I feel like I didn't say I read a manga. I read Masho Volume 2, did I say? I don't remember. But this is basically like the series that shut up and made a bit of a parody, meets Mob Psycho 100 and One Punch Man. So he punches people instead of using magic in his magic school. And I thought the first volume was really like funny and played on a lot of like funny things that I enjoy. But this one just was punching people, and I just was a bit bored. I like didn't care about the people he was meeting and the challenges he met, and then he just like punched them. And I was like, is that how I get that this is the point of the series, but I guess I wanted a bit more substance from it. So I'm wondering like if it would pick up again for me, because I really enjoyed the first one, and this one was like boring because we were just running around punching people I didn't care for. I don't mind him punching people all the time, but like it needs to have some meaning to it in a way. Maybe that's too much to ask from a punching manga. I also was out eating with Frida yesterday. I feel like I have a clip of that I will put in. And then I also got some books, because while I am calming down in my book buying, I'm also still buying books, you know. First got Just for the Summer by Abby Jimenez, which, well, there's a almost a reason for this, because I read one book by this author in another vlog and I absolutely loved it. And then I just want to complete that trilogy. So yeah, it was on my mind. And then maybe this is more random, I have no idea. But I also did get Waking Gods and Only Human by, it doesn't even say the author name, but I think it's Sylvain Nuil. I was about to say Neil Chuseman, because that was like the same vibe in the name. I have actually read the first one and I do really enjoy it, and I want to have things I know I will like. And I really like the first one. It had really interesting concepts, and it is basically this sci-fi way to find this huge footprint kind of from like a giant, and then we like investigate into what this can mean, and it's told like in interviews and stuff. So I really enjoyed that, and I haven't continued, but now I have these. In a theory I could have bought them at the library and not even own the series, but I feel like it's a series I would want to revisit here and there maybe. So I'm excited to see how the series will play out. If I will reread the first one, I'm unsure, but now I have the full trilogy. Then I got Robinson Crusoe by Danielle Defoe, which I feel like is a bit random, but this is actually for my required reading for school. And like I didn't really have to buy it. It was free like on Kindle, but I feel like there's something about like when I read for school, I want to have the book in case we like talk about certain passages or certain parts, and it's easier for me to look up than like have it on Kindle. I kind of like to have classics on my shelf, and I have like this series of classics. I thought that since it existed in the classic series I already collect anyway, I thought that it would be nice to own. I feel like I will probably not understand a single thing that is happening in it, but that's okay. And then last but not least, and not last, but then yesterday I also got Eyes Are the Best Part by Micah Kim, which is the book in Night, which is Illumina Crate's horror box. And I didn't realize that. I realized what the title is. I realized like the original cover is very eye-y. I just didn't realize it was gonna be this eye-y, and it's triggering some sort of like phobia in me to look at all these eyes. But honestly, it's such a cool cover, and I just love the look. And I wanted it because I thought it seemed interesting. It's by a Korean author, and it just seemed really interesting. So I have been skipping, but I felt like I wanted this one. But I have been considering canceling that box because I kept skipping, and I only literally got 2 books from it, because it's not like kind of the horror I thought that I would be that into. But I still haven't like canceled it yet because it's not that many a month, you know. That was the ones I got yesterday, and then I got some today in the mail. So I have this one. And that is Ooh, we have Mirror Heavens by Rebecca Warnhorst, which is the final book in Between Earth and Sky. So I had this on pre-order. I hope this is in the right heights. I feel like it just looked bigger than it was supposed to. But it is. I'm very glad because I have the whole series in this height, so they all match. I have read Fever Star and what's the first one called? I can't recall in a second. Like my brain is just not remembering the title of the first one right now. And I did enjoy like the first and the second, but I just feel like I need to reread to like capture the whole story. Black Sun is the first one called, and I like it was really good, and I did enjoy it. And I feel like I'm gonna like this too. It was really thick. It was like 600 pages almost, much thicker than the others, which is I feel like a good sign as for the final book should be thicker. I think not shorter, but I just feel like I want to reread one or two. Maybe I would do an audiobook. I don't know if that's good, but maybe does anyone know if that's good? But yeah, I am excited for it, and I did really enjoy them. I just considering a reread. And then I have the July box for Fairy Loot, which is kind of nice to open the July books now, you know, since like this is the last July clip. So like you say goodbye to a little July anyway. I have skipped Fairy Loot in August getting the Illumicrate, and I do believe I skipped the Illumicrate in July because I'm trying to not have both in every month because it is expensive. Especially since the Norwegian NOK is so weak right now. Let's see. Living Legends was the theme. I feel like I wasn't that interested in the book, but I have limited skips and I was like, wow, I would just get it done. So we have... Oh, it's so pretty. It's so pretty. I didn't even see the front. I just saw the back. It is The Night Ends With Fire by KX Song. Oh my god, that's a pretty cover. I feel like I looked at like the original cover and I wasn't that interested, but this is stunning. I love the look. Oh, look at that. Look at those beautiful people. I love the look. I love it. That is a pretty book. And the edges is really pretty too. I just want to see. Oh, naked. It is super pretty as well. And then we have... This is kind of, I think... Is this the original cover, but like in different colors? So they actually turn it to the exclusive cover, which I love because I hate turning the flappets, the jackets, yeah. I love the look because I don't know if I will like love it, but at least, you know, it is Asian inspired fantasy, which, you know, I will suck in. But I just got it. Even though like I feel like I could have read the Lumicrate book monthly one, I just didn't need like, you know, an exclusive edition of it because money. But I have this one and it's pretty. It's very pretty. I mean, I'm not going to deny the prettiness. I would get all of them if I could. If I had money for that, I would. But yeah, that was some unboxings. I feel like the last time we talked, I also had nude books because that's what I do. But other than that, I don't have more for July. I feel like I haven't read that much for these vlogs and I've read a lot for other vlogs. But... that is life. And you should see me in July you should see me in August for more reading, for more stuff. And thank you so much for watching this one. Leave a I emoji down below if you enjoyed this. And you should see me soon.